And we're back live. Welcome everyone to the Ask Me Anything session of the live launch method. In today's session, I am literally opening the doors and I am allowing you to literally ask me any and all questions that you have about how to simplify your business so that you can scale online in 2019 and beyond. We have spent the last week together getting to know one another, building our relationship. You've gotten to know our community. You've gotten to know our team. I've gotten to know your businesses. You guys have worked so hard and put in so much energy and effort to learn how you can become the one and only in your space. And we are thrilled, honored, and excited to get to be your guide in this process. I want to start off first by congratulating all the new Unstoppable entrepreneurs that are in the process of joining our family as we speak. You guys see I have my partner in crime here, Sadie, with me today. She's going to be hanging out with us this morning. Welcome. I see so many amazing people joining. I'm so happy to have you all here with me this morning. Welcome, everyone. So excited to have you here. Drop me a comment in the chat below. Let me know what you're most excited to learn from this morning's session. And I am thrilled to be here with all of you. So it has been a crazy week. I explained at the beginning of the week how one of the most important elements of the live launch method is your ability to use your intuition to really pay attention to what your audience wants and needs, to listen and to adapt in the process. And you guys actually had the opportunity this week to see us do exactly that. You guys saw that Facebook was cutting in and out on the Thursday session. Some people were able to see us, some people weren't able to see us. A lot of people got lost in the shuffle with all the craziness. And so because we were live, we were able to say yesterday, you know what, guys? We're going to halt on session 5. We're going to focus today on helping you guys get caught up. We're going to support you and meet you where you are, rearrange the sessions a little bit and allow you to get caught up so that you can focus on going forward. And that is the beauty of this process. If this had been all set in stone, pre-edited videos where there was no room to move left or to move right, we would have been screwed essentially because we wouldn't have been able to adapt to meet you where you were and give you what you need. So I hope you guys were able to take the day yesterday, get caught up on session 4. We worked really hard to get the replay page out to all of you guys. Hopefully everybody has that in their hands now, and we'll add this session in there as soon as we're done. We will still, of course, complete session 5 as well, but I wanted to spend this live time with you guys here to answer all of your questions, because when I'm teaching the sessions, there's so much content to cover that a lot of times I can't stop to answer all of the questions coming in. So feel free to start posting your questions as we go here. I have a great list of questions that my team sent me, actually pages long, of stuff that you guys sent in. So I'm so excited to dig into this. I think one of the first things, guys, with all of this, we got a lot of questions, what if I don't have a big audience? What if I'm starting from zero? What if I'm just producing a new course or program? Will this work for me? And the biggest thing is, guys, whether you are already running $1 million business and you're adding a 7-figure income stream where you're just plugging the live launch on top of things already working in your business, or you're just getting started in your business, this is the fastest, most efficient way to get to the 6-figure mark. In fact, it's why we replaced our Simple 0 to 100K course with the live launch being the very first thing that we teach in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur, because it's faster, it's simpler, and it's easier. And because we're always working 5 steps ahead of the competition, because we're always working on the next layer of where online marketing is going to evolve from here, we have your back. Whether it's this strategy, text message marketing, audio marketing, we're already working on launches using solely text messaging. We're working on launches using audio messaging because that's the future of online marketing. But the biggest thing about what you're learning in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program is that we are teaching you how to be a smart, effective, and efficient marketer. We're teaching you how to sell on camera and be able to convey your message in an effective, meaningful way. And we know that for you guys out there that are watching this today, you are frustrated. You've had it with the complex online marketing strategies that you're seeing. You need a simpler way to let your brilliance shine in the market so that you can elevate to become the leader in your industry. We see this over and over again. I see some of my current clients watching right now that are finally at the place in their industries using what they learned in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program to have it be where everyone's copying them and everyone in their industry is coming to them for consulting because they see that they've risen above what everybody else is doing and they're doing things in the online world that no one else in their space is doing. So you can be the first, you can be the one and only, you can be the person that quickly goes from everyone's best kept secret that no one's even heard of and no one even knows about your company to in 5 years or less being the leading person in your space, which I've seen this happen with clients of ours. I've seen this happen with us. We went from being a relatively unknown player a couple years ago to being one of the most recognized, fastest growing coaching companies in America. And the Live Launch Method is the reason for that because we live what we teach and you see us doing it every single month and onboarding dozens and dozens of people into our programs using it. So I really want to emphasize, guys, that this is something that is going to help you no matter what age or stage your business is at, because this is about you learning the timeless and essential skills of selling on camera so that you can effectively market in the future. What we teach in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is constantly evolving. It's constantly being updated. It's constantly, changing, right? The tactics are going to change. The platforms are going to change, right? This isn't about you mastering how to build a profitable Facebook group, even though, yes, we're going to teach you that. But 6 months from now, we're not even going to be working in Facebook groups. We're going to be doing something completely different. But our role is to be the guide for you that's always thinking and working 10 steps ahead so that when you need to transition and pivot, we've already laid out the exact blueprint for how you're going to be successful doing that. It just so happens that the smartest, most effective way to market online right now to make money quickly and to spring your business forward by 6 or 7 figures is with the Live Launch Method. That will continuously evolve and change, and as it does, I will continue to create new trainings that go in the portal for the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. So please don't get caught up in what platform it's on or what kind of group it's in or any of those things, guys, because what I can guarantee you is that all of that is going to continue to change. But what I can also guarantee you is that if you're my client and you're in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur family, which you can go to unstoppable2019.com, you can still get 15% off, guys, 15% off. This is the only time we've ever done this. When you pay in full today until midnight, you get 15% off the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. We're doing a summer, heat of July special for you guys. So for those of you that are ready to make those 6 and 7 figure leaps in your business and you want a guide to help you become the leader in your space, we are here to welcome you with open arms and we cannot wait to get you started. So, I had that question about, will this work for me if I'm new? And what I'll tell you is we've had people come into the program and 4 and 5x their entire investment for the year within 1 month. We've had people come in, start a program that wasn't even in existence and close clients from it within 30 days. And not just like 1 or 2, like 7, 8 paying clients. We've had people that have been sitting on an idea for 5 years working to figure out how the heck they were going to close clients and start making money from it. And within 30 days in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program, they were up and running using the Live Launch Method, closing clients from it. So guys, it's time to stop putting your dream on hold and stop letting excuses of technology or market saturation or competition or the complications of online marketing. It's time to push all of that aside and recognize that we're putting a solution in front of you right here, right now, that eliminates and overcomes all of that. If you want the answers, if you want the superior path forward, if you want to understand and learn how to sell to the gap to become the one and only in your market, we're offering you all of that. All you have to do is say yes to yourself. So you can join the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program today for a 15% discount. We have never done this before. We will probably never do it again. It's the lowest price we will ever offer for the program. You can go to unstoppable2019.com now to join. Oh, and let's have some fun because you guys know that's my favorite thing to do. It's Saturday, yay. So I love offering live only bonuses. Where's my peeps that love live only bonuses? So I like to reward fast action takers that know what they want and dive in to do it. So here's what I'm gonna do. Everyone who joins now, while we are here live, which we're going to be here live for just a little bit, and you have time, plenty of time to do it. Anyone who joins while we're live here today is not only going to get the 15% off when you pay in full today, but you're also going to get a private session with me to kick off your membership. So those of you that know what you want and you want it now, go ahead over to unstoppable2019.com, get yourself in the program, sign up now. You're going to get the 15% off when you pay in full. You're going to get a private session with me to kick off your membership to get you moving and help you make money right away. Oh, we have people saying me. Okay, so if that's you, go ahead and jump on it. Let's move on to the next question. I had someone ask, I'm new. How do I know what the gap is at this stage? Well, here is the key thing that I want you guys to get and understand about selling to the gap. Selling to the gap is not about you. And the biggest thing that I see why online marketers struggle so much to get their message heard and to grow their businesses online is because they make it about themselves. It is not about you. It is about what is the gap in the market. And when you realize that, it doesn't need to be new, it doesn't need to be old, it doesn't matter how long you've been in business, it doesn't matter how many clients you have. It's about filling a gap that's not being filled. How do you figure out what that gap is? Well, be a consumer in the space that you're in and you're really quickly gonna see it. The reason why it's so easy for me to always pick out the gaps in our industry and sell right into them with everything that we do. My Legacy Leaders Mastermind, for example, there is not one other mastermind in the freaking online space that teaches the 4X model for making 4 times the profit of what every person costs you in new revenue every single month. It's so obvious. Everyone loses their shirt on employees. And so to me, when I went to create my mastermind, it was so obvious. Like everyone's over here spinning their wheels and spending tons of money on their employees when that's not how businesses work. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You can't build a sustainable company that way. Okay, I'm going to focus my mastermind on telling people the right way to manage people, the right way to structure their company so that they make money instead of lose money. And so it's easy. We have people coming to us constantly from reading my Bigger Than You book and joining the mastermind because of it. It's an obvious gap in the industry. So again, the best way for you guys to sell to the gap is to stop making it about you. Nothing we're talking about here today is about me. This is about how do you simplify your marketing so that you can scale. It's simplifying your message. It's simplifying how you launch. It's simplifying how you go to market. It's simplifying how you differentiate. Everything that we teach you guys in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is about elevating you to become the leader in your space by you gaining new insights and new understandings of how to simplify to scale. That is the entire program, from your email list to your social media, to your podcast, to building your brand online, to developing your live weekly show, to YouTube, to Instagram, to Facebook marketing. It's simple, it's different, it's wildly effective. That's what Katie just posted. She's one of our Unstoppable Entrepreneur programs, and that's it. That is it. And so each of you guys can absolutely do that. For text messaging, we use Call Loop. So we just had that question come in on the chat. We use Call Loop. Someone else asked how much for an Amazon gift card. $50 is a great gift, I think, with an Amazon gift card. These are awesome questions. Keep them coming in. I had a lot of you guys ask, am I going to be just a number in the program? A lot of you guys said, I'm interested in the Unstoppable program, but I know where I'm at in my business. I need hands-on support. I need one-to-one direction. And what I want to emphasize to you guys is that is the entire gap that we are selling to. Okay, so not only do you have a one-to-one coach that you work with every single month in the program that reaches out to you on a weekly basis, you have your one-to-one coach that you're working with, but you also have the opportunity on our 2 Unstoppable calls every single week to sign up for hot seats to do one-to-one coaching with myself and or the coaching staff to answer your questions. And Deanne just said, I joined the program a couple weeks ago and it's amazingly supportive. You are not a number. Thank you, Deanne. I appreciate that. So we work incredibly hard, guys, to make sure that it's a group coaching program with one-to-one accountability, support, direction and feedback. We also have you complete a new client questionnaire the second that you join so that we can really download where you're at, what your goals are, get you on the right track. I look at it, the team looks at it, we discuss where you need to focus, we check in with you, we make sure we're all on the same page, and then we progress you through the track that we all agree is going to be a match for you. So this is very much a blueprint program with structured systems that we teach you to market and grow online, but with a customized approach. And I really want to emphasize that because that's our big differentiator. And I know a lot of these guys that are posting now, Shara just said, I love my accountability coach, Teresa Gardner-Wilson. Teresa is one of our amazing accountability coaches. She kicks butt and she is beyond dedicated to helping all of her clients profit and win. So you will never be a number. And we invest in growing our team constantly. We just added 2 more people this past month. We are in the process of adding 3 more in the next 30 days. And we're going to continue to do that to make sure that every client that comes in gets custom support, hands-on support, and that 360 support that we talked about throughout the program. Okay, we got a lot of questions about, will this system work for me? So the Live Launch program is designed to support service-based businesses, personality brands, the agency models, anyone that has a brick and mortar that provides a service of some kind, whether you're a doctor, a dentist, a weight loss physician, a fitness expert, a speaker, a consultant, a coach, a pest control company. You might do arts and crafts supplies, coaching sessions, or little teaching segments. We have people in 100+ different industries that run service-based businesses. So if you have a service of any kind, yes, it will work for you. Now, let's say you sell B2B. Well, that's where our LinkedIn messaging campaign strategies, our Zoom strategies, and some of the other methodologies that we teach in the Unstoppable program are going to really be a fit. Remember, my background in the Fortune 500 was I was promoted 7 times in 8 years, teaching people sales, teaching people marketing, and I was selling myself business to business at a very high level. So not only are you getting my background, Fortune 500 background in sales and marketing, but you're also getting the service-based world and all of the things that you see us doing to grow our coaching company by millions of dollars. But you're also getting the product-based angle of what I'm doing with Give Her Courage. So you're getting the best of both worlds from all different angles. Okay, so hopefully that answers that questions. Okay, what does this look like and can I pull this off without a team? That is such a good question. So yes, 1000% you can pull this off without a team. So we have lots of people doing it right now and it's hard work. It's hard work. But if you want to make millions of dollars, it's hard work. All of us that are making millions of dollars now were once solopreneurs. And the number one thing that we want to help you to do is we want to help you in your first 45 days to make your money back for the entire year of the program with what you do in your live launch to grow your business. Then we want to help you get yourself in a position to be able to afford advertising and staff. That's the second milestone. So milestone 1 is like break even and then net profitable in your first launch, covering your investment in coaching. Then it's like, how do we grow your baseline as quickly as humanly possible to add staff and afford advertising? So I consider the program to be that the live launch is supporting you and walking you through all the stages of your business, going from solopreneur to building a team to investing in advertising and then ultimately scaling up. So in the beginning, everybody starts without a team, and you certainly can do that. And then as you execute the methods that we teach you, because I want to remind you guys, the live launch method is one small piece of what we teach in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program. This is a 12-month business incubator. We are teaching you how to build the foundation of a company that is going to stand the test of time. I ran millions and millions of dollars of business. I closed $30 million in business myself in corporate America in like a year. Then I went on to build a team of 100 people. I was running 17 businesses within the business, all up and down the East Coast. So the live launch method, guys, is one tactic that we teach within the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. The live launch is not the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. It's how we bring you in and get you making money right away so that you can afford to invest in scale. We know that you guys want more time with your family. We know that you don't want to argue with your spouse because they never see you. We know that you don't want to have your kids, constantly pulling on you saying, "Mommy, Daddy, like, why don't you have time for me?" Because you're grinding and grinding and grinding, trying to some way, somehow get this business making money, and still you're losing it and nothing is showing in your bank account every month. I have been there. I have been where you guys are. I have been in those kind of moments where you just want to slam your head on the table and pound your fist and give up because you're doing the work and not getting the results. What I can tell you is that what you are going to learn in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is how you can cut 20 plus hours from your work week while massively growing your income. I take 5-6 vacations a year with my family. I'm off on Fridays usually, except during the live launch, right? I don't have a mortgage. We have no debt. We get to live a very comfortable, cozy lifestyle. My husband is now retired, right? And all of these things are possible because of what I'm teaching you here today, because of what is in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program that we literally bring you through every single step of. That's why it's a 12-month program, guys, because this is the live launch is your entry point to making money right away. But we then move on to teach you all of the fundamental and foundational skills to build a legitimate business that's going to stand the test of time. I want to remind you guys how important it is to understand that the reason why it is urgent to take action today to join the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is that the live launch is working right here, right now. I don't know how long it's going to work for. I don't know how long this tactic is going to work or how long Facebook groups are even going to be around. What I know is that we added $1 million in profitable growth this year in our coaching company using this one strategy, not counting the dozens and dozens of other things that we do to close clients. I want to help you guys jump on this and take advantage of it now so that you can see the profitable growth and be prepared to pivot as we will lead you through doing. You will have to pivot. The live launch method will get more difficult because more people will start doing it, right? Facebook is going to change. Facebook groups are going to change. It is urgent to take action now. So, we've never done it before. We'll never do it again. Today until midnight, we are offering you guys 15% off. That's almost $1,000 off your program investment when you pay in full today. And those who join live while we are doing this session are getting a private session with me. I charge $5,500 a month in private coaching, so that's $2,500 per session. So if you would like to get a gift that is worth $2,500 on the spot here and now today, go to unstoppable2019.com. I'll have my team post that link again now for you. And all you have to do is let me know in the comments below, I'm in, and you're getting 15% off. That's almost $1,000 or a private session with me. Now, those of you that want to join today but you can't do pay in full, I'm still going to reward you. So those of you that are going to join today, that join on this live stream that can't do pay in full, I am going to get you a spot in the audience building workshop that I am doing coming up. It is going to be a private Zoom workshop with just a handful of participants. And I am going to teach you how to build an audience that's obsessed with your content that will convert. I'm going to teach you my entire back-end system for how we use content to convert and really help you understand what your brand strategy needs to be going into the Unstoppable program to get results quickly and to see those big jumps in your profit and in your income. Okay. So again, the goal is for you to make back your investment in the Unstoppable program within 6 months. Jessica, one of our newer clients, I think she 4x'd her investment or something like that within 11 days of the program using one training before she did her first live launch, which she's been doing beautifully. But she did that just from listening to one of the trainings in the Jumpstart section on pricing, right? I know Lindsay Anderson, who I think is on live right now. She makes more than $10,000 each time she does a live launch, and it's become her like number one, number one focus in the program. Okay, pricing. How can I win with this? How can I validate and attract leads that will pay that amount? I have people to join but need to know how the numbers work out. Okay, so you need to start with the back end of where do you want to be financially? Do you want to make millions and millions of dollars? Okay, if you want to make millions of dollars, then you have to have a program that's priced at a level that can back into that reasonably without needing millions and millions of people to join. So I like to see people with programs from $250 to $1,000 a month. And that's really the range that I would focus on using the live launch to sell into, between $250 and $1,000 a month. And you can do the math and work backwards from there and figure out where you want to be financially and then what you would need to do in order to do that. Okay, so we do help with that. I just want to let you guys know on a lot of the live coaching calls that I do every week, I actually help with pricing. I will help you set your pricing. I will help you walk through the exercise of where you need to be priced and how you can position it so that you can yield that price. And that is a lot of what I help with on the live coaching calls. So if you feel like pricing is something that you've been stuck on, or you feel like the positioning is something that you're struggling with, that's the kind of stuff that I want you to actually get on the phone with me on the weekly calls, and I can work through that with you one-to-one in a hot seat. Okay, so that is the kind of stuff we absolutely do not want you guys to be stressed about. Okay, hi, welcome. I see lots of new people joining. Oh, good morning. How's everyone doing? Great. Oh, good. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jennifer. Great to see you guys. Keep posting your questions, everyone. I'm trying to answer the ones that I see pop in, but if I missed a question of yours earlier, please let me know. Danette said, how long would it take to get the 20 hours a week, retiring a husband, taking 5 to 6 weeks of vacation, et cetera, et cetera? That's going to take you a couple years, Danette. That's absolutely going to take you a couple years, right? So you have to have a vision of your business, and you have to have a vision of exactly what you want for your life. We can help you get there, but you have to be willing to dedicate a couple years to that. Many people in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program are on years 3 and 4 for that exact reason. They're working through those goals. They're working through making those things happen. They keep growing year over year and building their momentum and scaling and building the amount that they're bringing in each month. But it does take a couple years of hard work. Now, the 20 hours a week you can do right away. We can help you do that in month 1, because here's the bottom line, guys. Most of your frustration in building an online business is that your time is being spent in all the wrong ways. I can literally spend 15 minutes with you on a hot seat on one of our calls next week or the following, and I can walk you through in 15 minutes or less where you need to completely cut what you're doing, throw it out the window, let it go, and refocus instead to start seeing these big leaps in your income right away. Most of the struggle that you guys are facing, where it's like, oh my God, where is the next client coming from? How am I going to pay the bills? Is this ever going to work for me? Why isn't this working for me? You've done the courses, you've done the programs, you're back to where you started. I know, I've been there, I've experienced all of it. And I can tell you it's because you don't have a dialed in system to generate clients in volume consistently. And that's the number one thing. You don't have enough leads coming in, you don't have an effective system for converting them, and you're not doing conversion events frequently enough. And I got a lot of questions coming in about, you guys heard me say over and over again that I want to see you do 6 to 8 of these in a row in order to leverage and grow, right? And I had a lot of questions come in from you guys about like, how does that work? And what would that look like from a frequency and timing standpoint? So let me talk a little bit about that. So the way that we do it is, this year, because the live launch method is so hot and we're making so much money from it, we're rolling with it, right? Like we launched almost every month this year because the opportunity is just ridiculous. And it would literally be reckless not to, because we're getting such a good response from it. In fact, I said we weren't going to launch in July. I was like, we are not launching in July. We're not doing anything. We had people coming to us begging, when are you going to teach the live launch method? When can we hear this? When can we learn this? We're ready. And so we were like, okay, people want this. We're going to give it to them, right? So that's the only reason we ended up doing it. But the bottom line is you have to decide how fast do you want to go to 6 and then to 7 figures. If you are wanting to build a boutique business that's high profit, low clients, and just has a handful of people, you don't need to launch, every month, right? You can launch a couple times a year and bring people from the launch into a consultation, a phone call, and do high ticket selling for one-to-one services. If you want to run a $20 or $50 million company, like our goal is to grow by $18 million this year, then you probably are going to want to launch once a month, right? And continue to scale. And you're going to want to do launches that are $1 million a year. And you might start off doing a launch that's only $10,000, and then the next one's 20. And then 50, and then 100, and then 200, and then 300, and 5, 7, $1 million, right? So it just builds and grows. But it's that repetition that allows you to master the skills. And what people don't get, and what no one talks about in the online world, and this is why it's a bunch of fluffy BS, and this is why you guys have invested in programs, you've invested in coaches, you've invested in masterminds, and you've gotten right back to where you started, is that most coaches are bouncing off the bright, shiny object syndrome just as bad as you are. They're teaching you tactics, they're teaching you disjointed things that will only work for celebrity brands that already have millions of followers. They're never going to work for the average person. They're totally out of touch with someone that's building that currently has 100 Instagram followers or only 1,000 people on their Facebook page. They don't have strategies that will actually work for the common, everyday, average person that is looking to build a brand from the ground up. And we've mastered that. And because I have a company, Give Her Courage, that's only 2 years old, that's still in its infancy, right? I am literally leveraging and standing with one foot in each world of having a scaled up, very advanced business and also having a newer one. So I'm living through it with you guys, and I'm real, and I'm connected to what you're going through, and I'm feeling the pain, and I'm experiencing the startup costs and all those other things that you guys are going through. So it keeps me tied to meeting you where you are in a very different way. Okay. But the bottom line here, guys, is the repetition is everything, because in life, there's no way to skip over repetition and master something. I really want to emphasize that. There is no way in life. Like, I don't care how much of a magical freaking unicorn you think you are. You are not going to skip over repetition and still master a launch. So if you want to join my team, if you want to be a part of the people that use the live launch system or any online launch system, and you want to make millions of dollars online, you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars online, you want to buy the beach house, you want to retire early, you want to have the money coming in every month and not have to worry financially, you better be committed to the repetition. And so let's talk about how that can work. If you want to launch every month, you would need to rotate between a primary group and a pop-up group. And we talked a little bit about that. And, so that's how you would do it. You would basically, if you're launching every month, you would basically do one in your regular group, one in your pop-up group, one in your regular group, one in your pop-up group. I also got a lot of questions about launching different programs. And what I would say is this. What we teach you in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program is that initially you're going to run 2 things parallel. Your flagship program that you're going to scale up to $1 million, and we're going to teach you how in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program. And then your private coaching, and your private coaching is your high ticket, high dollar private clients that are then going to afford you the opportunity to hire staff, do advertising, invest in infrastructure, all of those things. You can absolutely use the live launch method to launch into consultations for high-end, high-ticket sales, or to send people directly to a sales page if you want to do high volume. Okay, so you can use it both ways. You can absolutely use the live launch method to rotate through your offers and sell different offers throughout the year, and that's absolutely fine. But it's very, very important that you dial in and focus in on your flagship so that you can create repetition, mastery, scale. Repetition, mastery, scale. repetition, mastery, scale. You cannot master without repetition. You cannot skip over that step. Okay. So it absolutely, we have lots of different programs. Last year, I think we did the live launch method into like 5 or 6 different programs. This year, we're using the live launch method really with only 2 or 3. But what I would recommend is that you have a primary one that you're going to consistently launch into all year long to really focus on scaling your flagship. And then you can kind of have some fun and like sprinkle in some of the other ones as you go. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question. You guys are doing awesome. Keep the questions coming in. Thank you so much. I have a lot of questions here I am working through. One more time, today until midnight, we're offering 15% off when you pay in full for the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. It's our July special. We're only running it until midnight tonight. Again, you can go to unstoppable2019.com to get registered and get started today. You will be on the phone with a team member of ours. They will be going through your new client questionnaire, getting you on the right track, getting you focused, getting you signed up for your first hot seat with me or Stephanie or one of our coaches, setting up your first accountability call. And by next week, you literally are going to have our entire team's arms wrapped around you, moving you forward, and you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel that you have never seen, you have never felt, you have never experienced before, and you are going to realize that all those goals, all those dreams that you committed to yourself that you are going to make a reality, they're all about to come true. And when you get yourself in the right place, with the right guide, with the right team, and the right system to support you, everything that you committed to yourself and to your family that you are going to make happen is going to come true. No more overwhelm. No more frustration with technology. No more frustration with feeling like you're on an island. No more frustration having questions and fears and concerns and having no one to support you and no one to answer your questions. No more bottlenecks where you get stuck on these little tactical questions every single day and you can't move forward with them because we have an entire session dedicated to answering those questions live every single week. So I want to remind you guys that the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is like a PhD in making money online. It's not just about the live launch method. It's about showing up and converting on camera. It's about your content marketing strategy. It's about building raving fans online. It's about building an email list that sells. It's about really understanding how to pick the right platforms for your business and to leverage them effectively, and so much more. This is about getting you on the fast track to seeing the results in your bank account for the work that you're already putting in. And I know you guys are doing the work, and I know you guys are doing the hustle, but hustle, unfortunately, is not enough. You have to have the right strategy with that in order to actually see results. Want to come sit with me? Want to say hi? Why don't you get the donut off your face? So Madison and I went for donuts this morning. Just so everyone knows, full disclosure, I did not have a donut. Madison did. I am drinking my coffee. Say hi, man. So I got Sadie hanging out on the couch. We got Madison here. Say hi, man. Get chocolate on your face. Okay, so good. I see another great question coming in. I'm going to go ahead and answer. When selling a new idea brand, what point do you make the decision that you're not connecting with the audience? We see that most people, when they come to us, are not connecting with their audience, and that's why they're not making any sales, to be honest. So a lot of the things that you're struggling with, you probably are not connecting with your audience. You probably are not using the right language. You probably are not positioning things in a way that is going to get you results. And so a lot of what we do, again, on our live calls is help you guys with dialing in your language, dialing in your positioning, dialing in your pricing, working on your offer. Because so many times, and I covered this at the beginning of the live launch, guys, so many times I hear from entrepreneurs, if I just had enough people see my offer, I'd be converting like crazy and making tons of money. But it's like, no, people are seeing your offer and it's not landing. It's not connecting. And that's a big part of our job, is to help you to get your offer to connect, to help you to connect the dots so that people are feeling what you're putting out and they're getting it, right? And I just want to remind you guys that it does not matter where you are today sitting here watching this. I don't care if you have one client. I don't care if your bank account is negative right now. I don't care if you've been sitting on an idea for 5 years or you've been in business for 20 years and your business is just stagnant. We will take you by the hand We will customize your approach in the program and we will make it work for you. We have a no-fail policy, which means that we are as committed to helping you to achieve your goals as you are to yourself. Our team will work with you as closely and give you as much support as you could ever possibly want or need to help you achieve your outcomes. You just have to be willing to do the work. And if you're willing to do the work, we're willing to put in whatever time, energy, resources, and support that's needed to make that happen. Okay? So hopefully that answers that. Christine asked, when I do the relaunch every 6 to 8 weeks, do I stick with the same topic or do I change it up? It depends. Once you've dialed it in and you've gotten a topic that's converting and working and you're making money from it and you're working to scale, then why would you mess with it? Right? So that's why when we saw that the Unstoppable Entrepreneur was converting so well with the live launch method, we knew we were onto something. We knew we were selling to the gap. We knew we were fitting right in that space of what everybody else in the industry was missing. And it's why we've done like 10 of these back to back, because so many people want this, so many people need this. This is what's been missing. Right? The live launch is what has been missing. So when you dial it in, you're going to want to repeat it over and over again. But until you figure that out, you might need to change your messaging a couple times. Okay. If your audience lives mostly on Instagram, we are actually in the process of working with our clients right now to start converting the live launch method over to Instagram. So you will absolutely see us later in the year using the live launch method on Instagram. And we have someone that, we have a client of ours in the program right now that has a really strong Instagram presence, and she's actually testing a conversion model right now that we kind of worked on and played around with. So I absolutely believe you can convert it over to Instagram, and I think you can deliver it both places. Okay, great questions coming in. Keep these questions coming. These are absolutely awesome. Okay, how does this work for an MLM? It absolutely works for an MLM. So let me tell you guys, the biggest mistake that MLMs make is that they sell a product. And no one wants to buy your product. They don't care, right? There's a gazillion other products on the market that do what your product does, that, have the same appeal, solves the same problems, all of that. What we help MLMs to do is build a personality brand, an authority brand in their space around a topic that they're going to teach and add value and serve, that's then going to lead into the product sales of the thing that you're representing. So absolutely, the live launch method will work beautifully for you. And what we would do is we would get on a live call and we would help you to design what your live launch would be. And then the live launch would sell into the product or the program that you're representing with the MLM. Okay. One of the questions that I got from someone was, I'm very interested in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program, but I've tried other coaching programs and ended up back where I started. And what I would say to that is, welcome to the club. We've all made serious investments in our business just to get into a program and realize that you don't have the support, you don't have the resources, the trainings are old, the content is out of date, there's no one there to help you, and no matter how hard you work to follow along with what they're teaching, you can't because you don't have the accessibility to implement. And so the biggest thing I would say there is, when you look at what you've done in the past, have you locked into a specific model and then really gotten the one-to-one accountability, the coaching from high-level business coaches, the support on the how-tos of implementation, the up-to-date new trainings, the minute-to-minute support in the Facebook group, and so much more, where you're actually surrounded in a 360 capacity? And I know the answer is no, because we've invested in all the programs, we've experienced it all ourselves. We know the answer is no, and it's why we designed the program the way that we did. We took all the gaps that we experienced, all the frustrations that we experience as investors in the coaching space, and we've done just the opposite. So we've basically done the opposite of what everybody else is doing to create a completely alternative experience and solution for you that is going to help you overcome those things that have kept you stuck in the past. Okay, so another question that came in. So one more time, just before I keep going with all of these questions, because I have so many to cover here. Unstoppable Entrepreneur is now open, guys. It's going to be open until midnight on Tuesday, and it is the #1 business incubator on the planet. It is a 12-month group coaching program with one-to-one accountability coaching, accessibility to myself and the business coaches on our live group coaching calls every single week, unlimited hot seats and one-to-one interaction with our coaches, Facebook group for ongoing support throughout the day, in touch with your accountability coach every single week, live calls every week, a marketing implementation coaching every single week, so much more. And we teach you every aspect of online marketing in 2019, everything that we have done and are doing to build our millions of dollars of business. We are now passing along to you. I was you. I felt your pain. I started my business on the side of my corporate gig. I was working on my lunch break early in the morning, late at night, and I built to multiple six figures that way. Literally in the pockets of my spare time with the things that I'm teaching you here. So I know a lot of you guys, maybe you have, maybe you're in school, maybe you're a single parent, maybe you're taking care of elderly parents, maybe you have a full-time job still, maybe you have something else in your life and this is not the only thing that you're going to be doing. Welcome to the club, right? For me, my priority is Madison. And, so a lot of my time is spent on family, right? I'm not one of those 24/7, entrepreneurs that's always on the clock, right? My priority is my family. And so I know for you guys, many of you have other things in your life. And, I built this business model so that I could put my family first. And I built everything that we teach in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program so that you can do the same thing. And I also designed and built my business while I was working full time. So I understand all of those things. And I went through them and the program was designed as I was going through them. So, I get it and I've been there and it will work for you, even if it's not the only thing that you have going on in your life. And we assume that it's not the only thing going on in your life. Okay, so I had a question that came in. So one more time, unstoppable2019.com. You can either do the 12 pay at $550 a month, or you can do the full pay and get a 15% discount, which is almost $1,000 off when you do that before midnight tonight. Anyone who joins while we're live here today, whether it's a pay in full or an installment plan, is going to get a private session with me to kick off your time in the program and to help you generate money-making results right away. So definitely take advantage of that. I charge $5,500 per month in private coaching right now. So it's over a $2,700 value to offer you that private session. And we're offering that today only while we're live on the call. So all you have to do is comment below and let us know you're in. And we will so excitedly welcome you into the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program, whether you want to do a pay in full or you want to do the payment plan. Okay, I had another question come in. How much time will it actually take to fill my group? What does this actually look like? So most people, as you can see, there's people that were in this program that already have 100 and 200 people in their group just during the time that we did this. So the thing is it's all about mindset. Right? You need to step into that unstoppable mindset. There's a reason why it's called the Unstoppable Entrepreneur. You need to clear out the head trash, wipe away the stuff that you've tried in the past that hasn't worked, and really get clear on, okay, I'm going to find 300 people that I think would be a fit for this program. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to use the messaging strategy that Kelly and the team gave me. I'm going to message them. I'm going to invite them over. I'm going to give them the link, and I'm going to bring them into my group. There are leads everywhere, guys. There is no shortage of leads. There's only a shortage of resourcefulness, and we will help you target who to go after. The very first thing that you're going to do in the program is go through the 6 Steps to Clarity program. That is a bonus that you get when you join the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program. It's a full program in and of itself that we sell separately for $9.97. And that program is taking you through the 6 steps, whether you're adding on a new program or whether you're starting a new business. It 100% applies no matter what stage your business is in. And it helps you go through all the steps of making all of the key decisions so that when you get into live launch and when you get into building your social media and when you get into, your flagship offer and all those other things we're teaching you in the Fast Track program, so that you actually are clear on who you're targeting, how you're targeting them, where you're finding them. We give you all the exercises, we give you the templates, we give you every single step of the 6 steps to clarity is broken out with an audio and a worksheet, and you do exercises as you go. And literally, people have told me that going through that in the first week of the program literally got them unstuck in a place where they were stuck for 5 years with no movement in their business. It's unbelievable. And I know we have some clients on the line right now. I would love you guys to share some of your experiences, because I know for people, taking that plunge is hard, and you've maybe made the wrong choices with some coaching programs in the past. There's a lot of junk out there, obviously. This is different. And I think with all that you've experienced and seen from us this week, you probably get that already. You probably know that this is something special and something very, very different from anything else that you've ever experienced before. Christine wrote, it's amazing. Do you recommend not having prices on Facebook until people get to know the gap you're filling? Yeah, I would say it's fine to have pricing on your sales page for your program. I think that's fine. But I think, especially if you're selling, if you're doing high ticket selling for private or for retreats or VIP days, that stuff, I wouldn't go over pricing until you get someone on the phone and you've added value for them, right? So I think that's a key differentiator. So I think if it's a program, absolutely, you can have the price on right there on the page or on the website, because you aren't, you shouldn't be selling based on price with that anyway. But if it's a high ticket offer, yeah, I would hold back on that. Okay. Okay, I had someone ask, how do I know if the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program is going to cover the topics that I actually need in order to grow my business online? Well, we offer you a PhD in how to make money online. And I can guarantee you that you're not going to come up with very many strategies for building your business online that we're not already effectively doing and teaching. Our company, as you can see from everything that you know of us, I'm an international best-selling author. Our podcast is number 87 in marketing podcasts in all of iTunes, right? We're $1 million plus brand that is one of the fastest growing coaching companies in America. There aren't going to be many topics that you're going to bring to us that we're not already teaching. Or aren't already, using and really working to teach all of you guys to do. So what I would really recommend is that you share with us what it is that you think that you need. We will point you in the right direction to find it in the membership site, and you're going to be in touch with my staff almost on a daily basis in order to go over that, and you're going to very quickly be able to get access to what you need. Now, if you find that there's a topic that you need that we don't train on or isn't a part of the program, then all you do is let us know, and if it's not a topic that we're experts in that we teach, then we will either connect you with an expert or we will bring an expert trainer into the program to help you to learn that thing. But it's very, very rare that happens, because honestly, we are at the forefront of online marketing. We are typically 5 steps ahead of what's going on out there. So you'll probably be one of the first to be learning it and doing it with us. You won't be coming to us being like, oh, I want to learn blah, 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 and it's not here in the program. It's just not the way it typically works. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, and you can absolutely do the Livenar, which is the one-time hour-long sales presentation using a live stream, following a webinar format that sells into your offer. And we use that as well. That's actually how we're filling the Game Changer right now. We've done all of our Game Changer sales that way, actually, and it's worked beautifully, and we will sell out the program using that. So that's something new that we're just beginning to start to teach in the Unstoppable program, and that's something that we're in the process of creating new modules this summer for to be released this fall. So that's, yet another way, another format that you can use. And what's really cool about that is you can do that on LinkedIn, you can do that on Instagram, you can do that on Facebook, you can do that on Zoom. You can do that on so many different platforms in so many different ways. So there's lots and lots you can do. I have had a lot of questions of, will this work for my type of business? So what I want to do now is I want to really explain to you guys the types of businesses that we help. So authors, speakers, business consultants, insurance companies, bookkeeping companies, accounting firms, retirement planning firms, personal trainers, nutritionists, wellness experts, marketing firm, accounting and finance, chiropractors, florists, wedding planners, financial planners, interior designers, professional organizers, real estate professionals, event planners, automotive repair, sales experts, medical weight loss specialists, doctors, physicians, lawyers, pediatricians, marriage counselors, spa owners, publishers, raw food experts, marketing consultants, image consultants, skincare product creators, MLMs, executive coaches, exterminators, pest control, photographers, web designers, niche boutiques, and so many more. So I just want to give you guys that. If you have a question, I know I'm going to be done in a couple minutes. Come here. Mwah. So I know there's been a lot of questions of like, will this work for me kind of thing? And the answer is yes. If you have a service-based business of any kind, this will absolutely work for you. And if you have a question about whether or not we recommend the live launch method or whether or not we recommend the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program for your type of business, all you have to do is private message me or private message anyone on the team, and we'll support you in helping you to make that right decision. Okay, great question. So one more time, you guys can go to unstoppable2019.com, and we are offering 15% off for anyone who pays in full today through midnight, which is almost $1,000 off the program. Again, we do raise the prices periodically. We raised them back a couple months ago. We're raising them again in the fall. This is the only program on the planet where for $550 a month, not only do you get coaching from myself and my coaching staff, but also a private accountability coach with all of the areas of support and expertise that we offer 360 days a year, 360 support in every possible way. Cheryl said, guess if I want my clients to expand more. Cheryl's in. Congratulations, Cheryl. So excited for you. So Cheryl's going to get that private coaching session with me. So again, anyone who joins while we're live here today, guys, is getting that private session with me. I charge $5,500 a month in private coaching, and so I do not give that away lightly, but I know how much it means to you guys to be able to start the program the right way and to get off with a bang. So we want to make sure that you guys feel like you're getting support from every possible angle to do that. So congratulations, Cheryl. Give me a heck yeah, I'm in down below if you are joining us today. Congratulations to Cheryl and the others that have joined so far. So thank you so much for believing in yourself and taking action. I'm going to keep going here. How does this work with an evergreen program since people can buy it anytime? So there are lots of different ways that you can do this. Yeah, if you're having trouble, you can just hit refresh. What? I know, I'm almost done. You ready to go have some fun? Yeah. So Madison's ready. We're going to like a festival today and we're going to do some fun stuff, but she's ready for me to be done for the weekend. So yeah, hit refresh if you're having any trouble seeing the live feed. As of now, it looks like the internet's still working. We never know. Just like this week, we never know, but we pivot and we re-pick back up again if we have issues, and that's part of the live launch method. You can roll with it. No stress. You just keep moving forward, right, team? That's what we do. Okay, so the question was, how does this work with an evergreen program? So we basically sell into the Unstoppable program every day of the year. We have people join during launches, and then we have people join independent of the launches. Most of the time what happens is like people that join outside of the launches didn't participate in the live launch, and not everybody's going to. You know, some people are going to find out about you and go request a consultation, and you're going to close them over the phone. Other people are going to have been following you for a while, and they just know the time is right and they don't care, and they're just going to go sign up, right? And then other people are going to go through your live launch and they're going to buy at the end of it. We keep the price point the same, whether you buy inside of the launch or out, but the difference is when you buy inside of the launch, you get all kinds of extra bonuses, right? So We had the audience building workshop that we offered to you guys. We have the people that buy live that are getting a private session with me. We have the people that buy during the live launch between now and midnight tonight that are getting the 15% off. So people that buy during launches get all sorts of perks and bonuses and extra cool things that we offer. That's really the biggest difference. Okay, can I have that, please? Thank you. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, you're going to keep the price essentially the same. You're just going to, certainly offer some awesome things throughout the launch to encourage people to buy, right? So you have an incentive to get a lot of people all in at once in order to do that.
It's been doing that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let's see. Tips to reinvigorate on a disengaged group. So the key thing here, guys, is that just try password. So the key thing here, guys, is that if you have a disengaged group, you can't count those people as leads towards your live launch. Okay. So, if you have a group that's been stagnant or that you haven't really been investing in, and all of that, then do not count those leads towards your live launch, right? Oops, hold on one second, guys. There you go. So you want to basically count that as break even. And if you have a group that's on the right topic, that's the direction you want to go with your business, that makes sense in terms of the bigger picture, great. Keep adding to that group, but start from the baseline of how many people you have right now. If you want to re-engage them, you can private message them, you can tag them, you can start doing a ton of content in the group, and that gives it a baseline to start like picking it back up again and re-engaging people. But I would not count those people towards your 300 for the launch, okay?
I want to draw.
So, I would really think about it from that perspective as like, your baseline starts from building from that point up, because it's really important that the 300 people that you're counting towards your live launch are actively engaged. Now, you might be able to re-engage those people so that for the next launch that you do, they're now engaged, but don't count a dead group or dead members of a group where you haven't really been investing every single day as people that you think are going to close during a launch, okay? Okay, you have to go ask Daddy then, okay? Okay. I had another question. How do I know if the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is right for me? So if you have been looking for a family of elite entrepreneurs online that you can call friends for life, a guide that has built millions of dollars in online business that is actively living what they're teaching every single day, a team to support you from every possible angle of accessibility, accountability, support, the answers to your questions, the resources that you need, the referrals that you're looking for, the introductions to close business in your business, and so much more. The Unstoppable Entrepreneur is for you. If you understand that you need to be selling live in your business and utilizing your phone to make money, and that you're missing out on millions of dollars in business right now because you're not fully leveraging the camera on your phone, the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is for you. Okay? If you have a family at home, if you have kids, if you have a job, if you have work, if you have parents you're taking care of, if you are a single parent and you have a gazillion other responsibilities in your life and you need a way to make great money online without compromising your quality of life and the things that matter most to you in order to do it, then this is absolutely for you. Okay, that's how you know the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is for you. If you are ready to become the leader in your industry 5 years from now, and you want to start making the money today that starts catapulting you to that level, you want to stop worrying about how you're going to pay the bills. You want to stop worrying about when you're going to be able to take the next vacation. You want to be able to put your family first. You want to be able to take the time off that you need to be able to focus on taking care of a sick parent or being at all your kids' stuff. I was so proud this year. I will tell you guys this, and from the bottom of my heart, this is why I am dying to get the live launch method into your hands. This year, Madison was in pre-K, and this was her first year in full-time school, and Billy and I were the only parents that were together at every single one of her school events this year. The only parents. that both of us as a united couple, as a united team, were there for every single important moment that she had, every party, every play, every school event. And it's because of the live launch method. It's because I don't need to be attached to my phone 24 hours a day. I don't need to be attached to my computer 24 hours a day. I don't need to work around the clock in order to just get by. We have a very comfortable lifestyle, and there's always money coming in because the live launch builds your brand. And remember, guys, the live launch isn't just the 5-day format. The live launch is an umbrella for teaching you how to leverage the camera on your phone to sell on any platform in any format for the rest of your life. It does not matter. Yes, Facebook will change, Instagram will change, a new platform will arrive, the algorithms will change. We don't care. It makes no difference whatsoever because we will take the blitz. We'll take the Livenar. We'll take the 5-day challenge. We'll take all these methods that we're teaching you here and we'll just apply it in a different way. And imagine waking up in the morning, guys, and having that confidence to be able to step away from your business and put first what really should be first in your life, knowing that there will be money coming in every single day, no matter what. I just got a couple texts from my team saying a couple more of you guys just joined, so huge congratulations and thank you. I cannot wait to welcome you into the Unstoppable Entrepreneur family. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And to me, I feel like it is such a responsibility that I have on my shoulders right now to share this message with the world about the opportunity to create financial freedom for yourself and your family for the rest of your life using your iPhone, using the camera on your phone. Guys, there is nothing more powerful. I've been in business since I graduated from college. I had no fallback plan. I came from a family living just above the poverty line. I had no resources. I had nothing to fall back on. I had no money. I had no connections. I knew no one. All I know is that business is an art and a science, and when you learn how to sell online, you will be taken care of for the rest of your life. All I know is that right now there is nothing more powerful than the live launch method to help you accomplish your goals and dreams. All I know is that all of the frustrations that you've been struggling with, I was too. All I know is all the things that have been holding you back from reaching your highest potential and making the money that you're already doing the work to achieve can be dissolved and answered and overcome in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. And I want to be looked back on as the person that took entrepreneurs under my wing, welcomed them into my family, helped them finally break through and become the highest and best version of themselves and making the money that they deserve for the work that they're doing in the world while meeting their highest potential and giving back and making a difference while doing it. And you guys know that we are on a mission to help every person in the world get clean drinking water. We are right now raising money to build our first well, the Unstoppable Well, and we're doing that solely through making donations with every person that joins the program. So we give back every single time someone says yes to becoming unstoppable. So not only are you investing in yourself, but you're investing in the planet and you're making a huge difference for so many people beyond yourself by being a part of this family. So one more time, we're doing some awesome things here today, and keep those questions rolling in. So number one, you get 15% off when you join and pay in full today. It is $1,000 off your membership, and you get a private session with me when you join live while we're here today. So we already had, I think, 3, 4, I don't know how many people, maybe 5 joined so far since we've been live. So congratulations to all of you guys. I'm trying to keep up with the texts and the messages going back and forth here. Congratulations to all of our new members. I can't wait to work with you. When you join us here live today, you're getting a private session on the phone with me to kick off your membership and to help you make money in the program right away. For those of you that do the payment plan, you also are getting access to the audience building workshop, as well as those of you guys that do the pay in full option and get your 15% off. That only lasts until midnight tonight. We extended it by a day because it was like retrograde and no one saw the video on Thursday, which was crazy. So I'm just excited that I'm able to actually be here live with you guys. This is pretty cool that everything has been going through, you don't realize how much you appreciate something until it's taken away, right? So the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is absolutely for you. If you're ready to break through all the noise online, become the one and only in your space, put your family first, make great money, make a difference, and overcome all of the frustrations that the online world can present when you don't have the right plan of action. I want to emphasize again, it will not take you more hours to succeed in your business than what you're already doing. It will not take you more hours. What I would say for you, Barbie, and I probably just chopped up your name, I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation, is start with the payment plan, right? At $550 a month, you can easily earn that amount to invest and pay for the program as you go. So connect with Stephanie, have a conversation, but I would say absolutely just start with the payment plan if you can't do pay in full, because this is how you learn to make money, right? If you're sitting here watching this today and you're struggling with money, the only answer that's going to change anything is you learning how to make money. Get in the program so you can get a PhD in learning how to make money online, and all of that's going to change. And you're never going to have to think that way or act that way or make decisions based on money again. Okay? Cheryl, congratulations to you. I cannot wait to talk to you. I can't wait to get you on the phone. I've known that you belonged in our program for a long time, so I'm really, really happy that we're going to get to work together. And for some of you guys that joined, you let my team know, but I haven't seen you in the chat, so I don't know your name. So I just see text messages coming through letting me know people are joining. But if you guys that have joined while we're here live can post, I would love to be able to congratulate you and thank you, but I don't know the names of everybody that's joining. So huge congratulations to everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I had a question also, what if I can't make the live calls? So we're continuing to add more live calls to the program. We've had one live call a week for quite some time now, and we are going to 2 as of the 3rd week of July. And then what we'll do is we'll continue to add more and more calls, and we're going to rotate through all the time zones. So we're strategically placing the calls at all different times and different days throughout the week so that everyone around the world, because we do have members from Australia, New Zealand, the US, Canada, Australia, all over the world. So we are continuing to add calls at all different times so that people can do that. So right now we have a 12 p.m. Eastern call and a 5 p.m. Eastern call, and we're going to continue to add calls throughout the week on different time zones to cover everyone around the world. But what you can do, and this is really awesome, is you can basically go ahead and send your questions in advance, and we will still answer them. And so you'll still get a dedicated, focused answer that's custom for you. And you can provide us with as much detail as you want around what your question is, and we'll still provide you with a detail, specific answer to your question recorded right on the call. So many people tell us that they literally, their life has been completely changed just by listening to the call recordings. So we do send out the recordings to every single call. It's posted in the membership site. So it gets you an opportunity to go back through and listen back, because a lot of times you don't even know the right questions to ask, but in hearing other people ask them, you're like, oh my gosh, like that's what I needed. It's so funny because every week I have so many people that sign up for hot seats, and by the time it gets to their turn, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to ask because I just got all my questions answered. And that is our goal, right? Our goal is to know who our client is and to really have so dialed in our focus on you guys that we're answering your questions before you even ask them. And that's the number one piece of feedback that I get from people all the time that makes me so, so proud of everything that we're doing in the program. Steph said, how long are the calls with your dedicated coaches? So however long you need, really. I mean, I would say probably most of the time your private call with your accountability coach is going to be about 30 minutes, but if you need longer, it's going to go longer. So it's really going to come down to how long you need in order to stay focused. And we have a really specific program that we're working to bring you through, because we want you to do those 6 to 6, those 6 launches in your first year, because we want you to develop mastery. Once you develop mastery, as I said, guys, this is like a PhD in making money. Once you develop that mastery, you can use that in any way, shape, or form you want, on any platform you want. All right, so this is round 2. We have so many questions coming in. We have been together for over an hour already. I'm breaking it up here. This is round 2 of our Q&A around how to simplify to scale in 2019. As you guys know, the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program is now open, and until midnight Eastern tonight, you get 15% off when you pay in full. You can go to unstoppable2019.com to join. We are offering some amazing live-only bonuses to everyone that joins while we're here live today. All you have to do is comment down below and say I'm in, and you are in. So our live only bonuses today are when you join live on the feed, all you have to do is comment down below and say you're in. You're getting a private session with me, and you're getting access to the audience building workshop where you will learn to build a raving group of fans that are going to be obsessed with your content and convert online. So again, we are open to you at the $550 a month payment plan pricing, 12 installments of $550 a month, or pay in full. You can get almost $1,000 off between now and midnight Eastern tonight when you join the Unstoppable Entrepreneur Program. So again, you can go to unstoppable2019.com. We are waiting with open arms to welcome you into our family. And one more time, here's what the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is all about. The Unstoppable Entrepreneur is the #1 business building incubator on the planet. It is your PhD in how to make money online. It is a 12-month program where we teach you all of the fundamental foundational strategies that you will need to launch, build, grow, and scale an in-demand brand that leads the way in your industry. If you believe that you were made for more, if you believe that you were put on the planet to make an impact, if you believe that you are here and that you can and deserve to be making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars online with the product, program, or service that you offer, the Unstoppable Entrepreneur is for you. So one more time, you can go to Unstoppable 2019 to get started today, and we are waiting with open arms to welcome you into the program. We got a lot of questions from people about how it works once you register. So I do want to walk you guys through that because I know that you want to make sure that we understand your goals, your needs, and that we're able to support you. So #1, once you register, you are going to get invited to complete a new client questionnaire. This is going to lay out for us everything that matters most to you, everything that you need to succeed, what you want from us, what you want from the program, and we will then look at that together, myself, Nicole, the accountability team, and we will structure out your track and your path forward. Okay, so in doing that, we're going to develop a customized approach for you. Then you will immediately go into an orientation call with Nicole and our orientation team, where she's going to teach you, walk you through, and show you how to leverage each aspect of the program in the right way to get profitable results quickly. You will then go ahead and sign up for your very first accountability coaching call with Teresa and or your accountability coach that you'll work with for the year. And in doing so, you will have your first set of goals of what you're going to work on accomplishing between now and when you get on that first call. Teresa and Nicole will walk you through how to get registered for the hot seats to do coaching with myself, Stephanie, and the business coaching team. And we'll walk you through, obviously, how to attend the Tuesday marketing implementation trainings, leverage the Facebook group, get up and running in the membership site, and so much more. So immediately upon entering the program, you have hands-on support from myself, the accountability team, the coaching team, the orientation team, and we are wrapping our arms around you to make sure that our no-fail policy kicks in from moment 1 to make sure you are set up for success to achieve your goals. Okay, so you can go to unstoppable2019.com to join today. We are open until midnight Eastern. As I mentioned already, we raised the price back in the spring. We're raising the price again in the fall. And so if you want to get access to not only that private session that you get when you join live today, but the audience building workshop, which is not a part of the Unstoppable program, run by me to teach you how to build a set of raving fans that are invested, committed, and obsessed with everything that your brand creates that convert into new paying clients. make sure you join today. You will not get that if you join outside of launch. Not only that, but the price is going up once again. So as we move into the fall, we're releasing our app, we're adding additional staff, we're adding all new modules on the Livenar, on text message marketing, and so much more. And so the price will be going up substantially in the fall. I shared that already. This is probably your last opportunity to get it at the $550 a month price point, or when you pay in full today, you're going to get the 15% off, which is almost $1,000 off your registration. So all you have to do is let us know down below that you are in, and you're going to get a private session with me. You're going to get access to the audience building workshop, and you're going to get 15% off when you pay in full today. So let me take another questions here. Wrapping my head around DMing, don't want to bug people. Yeah, so that's a big mindset one. So, you know, in the old school sense of sales, people used to, go out door to door, business to business, and they used to sit and make outbound phone calls all day, every day to cold lists from the phone book, and then it was from databases that were built and all of that. And now what's so amazing is that you can create a list of followers, and from that list of followers, you then have people that you can message that actually want to hear from you and are excited to hear from you and know why you're messaging them. And so our goal is to teach you how to create content that converts and consistently distribute it effectively so that you always have new raving fans to message that are excited to hear from you. So if one of the biggest things that you've been struggling with is audience building, and you don't know how the heck you're going to have people to message that will actually respond to you, then you need to get in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program today so that we can teach you in a matter of seconds how to start building that engaged audience. Once again, why I'm offering the audience building workshop, so that you can start generating results right away and building raving fans that actually want to tune in, are excited to hear from you, and are going to respond to what it is that you're messaging them about. So again, that's a mindset. And when you learn to use what it is that we're teaching you, it's going to change everything. Literally, you're going to feel like you had been standing in darkness, no way out, no way through, no idea how to get to that end goal that you envision. And you're going to literally feel like we switched the light switch on, and in a matter of days, you're going to see that you're moving forward and you're getting results that you never imagined possible, that you didn't have any idea how you were going to create. Mary asked, do you launch into a consult or straight to an order form? So when we launch into a group coaching program, we launch straight to an order form. When we launch into an intensive or a mastermind, we launch into a phone consult. So if what you're offering is, I would say, like $850 and above per month, then you should launch to a phone call. If it's below $850, then you can probably launch straight to a sales page. And we do both, and both are equally effective. When we filled our intensives last year that were $1,000 a month, we launched from live launch into consult, and it worked beautifully. Did the same thing for our mastermind, which is full at this point as well. So hopefully that answers your question. You can use it either way. That's again what I want to emphasize about this, guys. We are here to teach you a PhD in making money online. You're never going to be stuck in a box where you have to do something in a certain way that doesn't work for you or doesn't work for your business in order to achieve your goals. All you have to do is ask us the questions, and we will help you frame it up and set it up the right way to meet your needs and accomplish your goals, right? The live launch can be used on any platform with any format in any way you choose that's a match for your audience and your goals. Now, if you're just a beginner marketer and you're not accustomed to selling online, like I said already, I would recommend that you use it in the way that we've taught it. But if you're an advanced marketer that's adding this on and you just want to add on another income stream, then you can use it in any way, shape, form you want, because it's just, extra money in the bank at that point. So it really depends what level you're at and what level your business is at. But our goal is to get you guys to the point where you can use any of the methodologies, the 5-day, the blitz, the Livenar, the single, right? We want to get you to the point where you can use any format, any form or function of the live launch method on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Zoom, on Facebook, inside a group, outside a group, in a single session, in a double session, right? We want to get you to the point where you are a master marketer that can sell anywhere, anything in any format. That is the goal of the Unstoppable Entrepreneur. And that takes time. And that is why it's a 12-month program, because it's a skill that you need to build, right? And Sohan asked, do you use Zoom or Facebook Live for your webinar? We just did it via Zoom, our last one, and it went great, and we converted very well for the Game Changer. But we're gonna try it next time on Facebook Live. So I will let you know. I think you can do it either way. Like I said, I think you can have success with either. I don't think there's a right or wrong. So I think you can absolutely look at either. I think people ask, what makes this so different? And I think, one of the big things that makes this different above all else is the experience that you will have. And when you realize that you are getting the level of commitment and the level of support that you will see from myself and the team, you'll never go back. That's why people are on year 3, year 4, year 5 of working with me, because they've tried it. They know what results they get from us. They know what support they get from us. They know that we follow through on our promises. They know that we lead with care and concern. They know they're not going to get it anywhere else, and they've tried enough and been through enough to have experienced that. So if you're ready to change your life, guys, I'm here to help you. If you're ready to really drive a breakthrough, and you know that you have this potential inside of you, and you know you've been doing the work, and you know your results do not correlate with the outcomes that you're getting, you can do something about it. You can take action. I challenge you to invest in yourself and to get the mindset of realizing that whatever you want to achieve, you are going to get results from right away. And you have to put yourself in a space of action if you want to see forward momentum. Marianne said, if I sign up today, does the 12 months start today? Yeah, so basically your program will start when you sign up, and you have access for 12 months from the date that you sign up. If you have like a vacation or something like that, just message my team if we need to add on another week to your membership or something like that. That's not a big deal. James says, Kelly, are there other large influencers that have worked under you? I'd love to see who they are. No, we do not share our large influencers that work under us, but if you go through our clients and see who we work with already in the Unstoppable Entrepreneur, you will see that we have lots of $1 million plus business owners that we are working with, and we also do have some celebrity clients that I work with privately that I don't, publicize. That is not my place to do. So that's not what we're about here, to be honest. That's really not what we're about. We are about helping everyday entrepreneurs make lots of money online. We are not really about name dropping or about working with the biggest names, and I don't buy into that either, and that's why you don't see me doing that. The people that I work with, I go to for a very specific skill, and I work with them to mentor in a really specific area for a specific outcome. So this is really geared towards everyday entrepreneurs that want to make real money online. I consider myself an everyday entrepreneur. Maybe we're, a little bit of a celebrity in the space now, but we don't look at ourselves that way. And we're really here to help you. We're really here to focus on you, the everyday entrepreneur. This is the program for people that are on the ground floor, that are looking to build up and elevate from here. Okay, I'm going to answer one more question. Let me see here. I got so many questions on, will it work for me? Here's what I'll tell you guys. It's a proven format that 1000% works. If you do the work, it will work for you. If you don't do the work, it will not work for you. The biggest thing that I want to emphasize, guys, is that this is not a silver bullet. This is about building a sustainable brand that will stand the test of time, that will elevate your income level to the level that you want and deserve. Okay? So what I really want to emphasize here, guys, is you will learn and see in the testimonials that we post, in the people that we introduce you to, in the stories that you hear from them. Even you've seen it already in the comments from the clients throughout the week that have done the program and are getting results. If you do the work, it will work for you. If you think it won't work for you, it absolutely won't work for you. If you're ready for a change and you're willing to follow the framework we give you, you're willing to use the blueprint the way that it's intended, you're willing to show up, be your best, and do your best, then everything is possible for you. So if you're ready to be that person that's willing to go all in, invest yourself, join forces with a team that's here to support you, and make 2019 the year that was your jumping off point for becoming the leader in your space, then do it. It's here. We're ready for you with open arms. So go to Unstoppable 2019. You can join now until midnight tonight and get 15% off. Those of you that comment on this thread and say you're in are going to get a private session with me and an invitation to the audience building workshop. I'll be back here for a live sometime tomorrow, but we have scheduled ones at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday and Tuesday as well. We still are going to do session 5, so look out for the promotions on that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Feel free to private message me or the team with anything you need. Thanks, guys.